You should be right.
We got right? The Limerick. Like the Asian app.
We have a regular
Asian app?
Yeah.
The Limerick. Sun Young? Email Prateek debate at gmail.com?
No. Prateek Seela 24 at gmail. Do you know how to spell that? Give me time.
Seela, S-E-E-L-A?
Yeah.
24?
Yeah.
Let's remember to be nice and loud, because windows are open, it's a big room.
I might just move closer when I'm speaking. I'm not like too close, but like.
Yeah, if you would like to stand up and ask, it would probably not be a bad idea.
Okay, I will. That's right in front of the GoPro.
I'm not gonna do that. Give me a second. Alright, just gotta give me 1 second. I'll tell you. Okay, I'm about to be good. I'll let you know.
Rose.
Okay. I am good now.
The Venezuela totality, compensation, migration, political liberty, also takes for this interregional area like Iran, 26, Teen also favor of the good services, the liberal freedom, capital, activities, regional services, and protections, policy visas, centered on uniform reason, hard other outside states, particular liberal policy, letter, purchasing the Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, the benefit of the laborers, and other also states, other countries, require liberal common governments, further with the regional businesses, sectors, global workers, and permanent activity, companies, hiring, foreign workers, no instead of hybrid laws, sensitivity, work permit procedures, mobility, and for outside development, fills in Alaska, academic integration, that's here on one, many outside the mobility, taking place to make with AAC productivity, efficiency, and a low targeted, triggerly talented resources need, because we have highly skilled demand for lower skilled workers, needed services, scarcity may be more acute growing senior populations, also steadily achieve trade linkages, the times are permitting cross-border mobility, the benefit of source and destination economy, integrated economic union, for Austin centrality, and leadership, Brazil, for teen also for reasons ability, great but as people in the whole Asian region, somebody says there's a new regional leadership, also cost of moving towards AEC, single market, what would begin as security from economic grouping, economic development, hyper income deficit, will be narrowed only through more deeply integrated economic integration, comparison for its prop entity, also holds a key water regional and political cooperation, regional for the sovereign German, also key unity, negotiating integration, case centrality, theater 6, teen centrality, also relevant international arena, the leading drug waste of regional devastating assets, action leader of focal partners, promoting also interest, totality, does political coherence, economic prosperity, often the service of a strong foundation for housing with credibility drawn from centrality, financial markets, access to providing the regional community building, line regional interest will help us in solidifying centrality. His contramind to behave accurately, ever seated to ensure centrality is not a very practice, changes security, moving forward, puts centrality on edge, reaffirming given the careers, and integration check by this love, U12, a child facing outside of the surgery, department of work with their China, US, probably cut off, started with the party, United States, and China, architecture, assets, Southeast Asia, on the front line, greater coherence on the regional outlook, completed across all member states, restatement, strategic purposes, also indicated with knowledge, outside driven, trade investment, connectivity, and balance, architecture, renewed emphasis, interest, continued relevance, reassertive, also centrality, skeeter, violence, state, the multilateral, now, see this German 120, health and regional organization, place under compared to the outbreak, also centralities, urgently needed information, social government, needed, law enforcement, data, needed, outside, playing central learn from others, each other's domestic measures, collaboration among all states, rights, very national cooperation, both multilateral, scope, and also could be royal, multilateral, threat, also could counter the narrative, cluster activities, especially during the global health crisis, centrality also matters, and early needed, also could bring all eyes to the table, that's lead 20, two Afghan hard collective academy, key stakeholders together, which will create a multilateral collaboration mechanism, unique geoeconomic position with a strong trust, all major power within diversity, economic, bitter avenue of the well-developed, well-developed economies, reasons why Austin can assume a greater role in the global stage, inclusive and open multilateral governments, resulting in new launch list, that's threat, that's Wall Street, 22. Urgently forward to coming together to address crisis, to highlight weaknesses of cooperation, world doesn't survive life, fishing population, work about a space of similar and living, you'll decide what institution you need to provide for your cooperation, your risk problems are not able to mental health, build with stakeholders that are constantly evolving over hard collective action at the different scale, local, regional, global, between safety, influence, help identify solutions, and create solutions. These nations have considered the table with multilateral exchanges, transforming and building multilateral actions to deal with crisis, share data can improve the ability to spot emerging races, and trust and personal levels of cooperation, with the basic realism, idealism, conversion, taking up the weather, crisis, acting well, threats, pressure, action, hustle, let's hustle, 20 million world approaches. There's a politically dangerous dimension that the international cooperation only tool capable of addressing essential threats of first equal challenge, equality, literate, rest on neither the political or the human existence, and humanity. Only the three threats are only the potential climate change, these nuclear weapons, abstract terror, and mutual land, human existence, and data features, progression events where three accidental menaces are present and direct, or local equal and can reach tipping point that really dangerous spots out of control, not conventionally recognized term actions like this proliferated to mean anything. Bigger global multilateral efforts over destructive potential for manifesting growth and sustainable forensic change from normal collapses but copy 9. Take the more to get rid of the interesting one for the keep the growing, keep the growing and benefit humanity and the planet. AI actively forecast the climate. Dematerialization accelerates high 3D printing, generates ways of machine learning, determine substances to reduce emissions for efficiently energy to shift away from the fossil digital to increase efficiency. The champion dematerialization joint nuclear fission plan just requires open borders and countries within the associated Southeast Asian nations. Off-town plans false labor aggression and boosting economic growth. That's 2096. Seems like the common market more effectively to pay the freedom of people also shake over the liberty more freely just or the passport tables and the relocation across the chain of the community of company to bring utilize human resources of multiple nationality and integrated economic way to coming on to relate to frequently designated country bills and peace immigration labor also state of connected people to the key success of the AEC fair. The state is vast management well-being will specify heating as agricultural terrorism for one pleasure paid and totally valued as well as plummetal. 18 pleasure on or doers in particular were similar one due to pleasure basis and atomic theories return or because they are organisms result of evolutionary competition or increased evolutionary fitness down by food drink space and off-stream are often rewarding many environmental religions modulate pleasure but the opposite liking swing liking swing represented by regional and limbic system differentiates each of the pleasures research of nurtures more cautious errors drafting more developed and made more developed human teachers resulting in targeted doubling doubles all human religions observe what they use. Oh wait, only natural moral observable fascists must have internet interface more likely to physical world than observations from the most immediate physical causes and all your sets of content system moral facts and non physical words hard to have any knowledge doesn't skip the implications. Four is H by governments was ours every policy benefits some part also be sacrificed free actions B state will states like will intensive policy like capacity H by confers different actions have different ethical standings links with calculated all will be no action no activation distinction that's sustained at all. Five government policy regulate authority things to action is not very relevant to government that business creative permission or wisdom when a political state authorizes private action is not omitting no, it's important that if we concept then we can product delivery make sure no opposites we intended to have an extension of ways that foreclosure for society impacts irreversible second and transfer method across because the people assets and resources makes it necessities through his moral obligation law but dies on the ghost of radical ethics for the people force objectivity body is one agenda when it calculated impacts and very some is an ethical final uncertainty we're unsure which interpreting what is lots of to be debating about it. Unagree one interest in anything on the individual each other one choose for making time turn up Norway 6 minutes to everything approve for that committing interest with turn up the offering company the event to reject from his liberty vouching because it assumes a lack of obligation which is morally reprehensible and justifies atrocities methods their analysis good as well as 16. Fill the world and public council limit in the world about the other reasons for good. The actually policy relevant cycle only had to make decades here and else get our decision makers features that go beyond like special extrapolation and sound else simply saying serving for planning or policy is not a limited user of the table real situations that are depictions of also future the world together with a drawing council for the lead to the future features makes an error also particularly useful to say announcing about the sharply over really get pressing question the error also for the general forward looking at the my question the greater world reporting is not apparently existing bridges public parties and strategy to avoid failure creativity for protecting that assumptions of prevents college analysis for anticipating understanding shift the next chart and imagining scenario even likely is realistic to good analysis and women's eight announcing the one thing for trying to increasing the life environment scenario that confidently about sequence event the agenda just how it's hard in my rights and where the conflicts are how the interests of different actions might be time scenarios and nothing more than invented plus the trends to go into the building scenario the original scenarios non regional space scenarios are told bring more to the way the analytic second scenarios are probably revealing possible damage future environments.
Cut at environments.
Alright. You get this?
Yeah.
Would you not read?
I did not read 3 on the framework. I did not read 5B.
Did you read impacts to Papino 3, 5B?
5B, 8, A and B.
8A and B?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, nice. Fun. Method stuff, what's the implication of this stuff?
K to B.
What's a K?
Critique.
What's a critique?
An argument that criticizes the assumptions of the 1AC. This is a justification of our form.
So if I disagree with the app, this stuff is offense for you?
No, if you say that our model or the form of the app of policymaking is bad, like if you read a critique that, for example, doesn't let us weigh the case, there is a reason as to why the policymaking analysis of the app is bad.
Papino, I'm waiting for you to explain this warrant to me on it. Like, what is this argument?
What, Papino? It's
Yeah, it sounds like a great piece of evidence.
Yeah, it says that if moral facts can never make a difference in the physical world, so it's like our understanding.
So, okay, it's evidence says if moral facts can't make an effect on the physical world, we shouldn't use them.
It's that we don't have access. Are you gonna let me answer it, or do you want to explain the evidence too?
No, I'm asking you.
Okay. It's that moral facts do not make an impact on the physical world because human beings are not able to view moral facts the same way they can view physical processes. Because of this, Papino makes a conclusion that we should base ethics in the natural world because that is the world that affects humans and that humans can have effect.
Okay, that's fine. You didn't read episode of Odyssey, right?
No.
Okay, didn't read Enoch either?
No. Also, I think that turned off.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay, the extinction first stuff, how much, you say uncertainty, how much uncertainty is enough to act?
What uncertainty? Oh, moral uncertainty?
Yeah.
Well, the argument is just that, like nobody knows what the correct framework of like human beings is. Like I've posited that it's utilitarianism.
Like other probability stuff, if like how much probability of knowing extinction event will occur is enough for me to act on it, to stop it?
What do you mean? I'm confused about the question.
Like if you meet someone on the street who says they like have the like ability to stop extinction forever, but you need to like punch Rose, what do you do?
Like obviously we can use our intuitions to determine.
I don't want you to answer my question with obviously intuitions. It doesn't have any.
This is like a butterfly effect argument. If you want to read a calc in that, like I'm confused by your question. Moral uncertainty just says we are unsure of what ethical theory is true. Therefore, we should.
I didn't ask the question. I said other probability stuff. My question is how much probability of an extinction event occurring is sufficient to act on it?
It would have to be greater than the negative impact. Like it's a comparative debate. So
okay,
like
if like say the negative doesn't read an impact.
like if the advantage is this big and the disad is this big, you vote out. Like
wait, that's not what I'm asking for. Okay, that's fine. The like intent-based ethics scale argument. What's this Hollingdale card even saying?
Sorry, I didn't read 6 either.
Oh, you didn't read any of 6?
No.
Did you read 7?
Yeah.
Wait, did you read actor mission distinction?
Yeah.
Okay, the aspect argument. Where is the actor in the topic? Or like, I guess like the plan, but like, what is like the? Or I guess wait, did the plan? Oh wait, did it? Okay, what's the actor in the plan?
Osteo?
Wait, no, you see justice requires this action. Who's the actor of that action?
Well, like obviously justice can require something, but like states would be the ones opening their borders.
Wait, per the 1AC, this is just like not here. What does the aspect argument talk to? Like
States. Okay, if you want to make it like obviously, like okay, sorry to keep saying obviously, but like the 1AC has said that these states should do something. The only agent that
wait, no, you haven't said that though. The absence justice requires the states to do this thing.
Justice is not like an actor. Obviously, the states.
Well, that's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, so the states would be the ones breaking down their borders.
Okay, that's fine. Or just NCAC.
Future reference, can we move the stand over one desk because I fully can't see you.
So should I just like here?
Yeah, just like right there. I have 3 closed for the app. The advantage, framework, underview, what's the order?
Okay, it'll be NC starting on the underview, then it'll be the framework, but like there's a lot of stuff you probably want to flow separate. So you might want like an overview page for the framework.
Alright. So it's just the util page.
Yeah, functional.
Okay.
Wait,
So
sorry,
I'll
so-
just flow that on a different sheet.
Like how many pages? Or
Like
how should I
it's
flow it?
NCAC, but you might need an extra page for the overview to the framework.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then this, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second. Are you going to the advantage?
Yeah, it'll be underview framework advantage. So just bottom up.
Okay. NC underview. Overview and framework
advantage.
1 second. NC,
God, all these are writing.
You go on. Oh, I forgot you go on paper.
NC, the
Underview. The doc is set, by the way. NC underview. For overview to the app framework proper advantage.
Okay.
Okay, let me get one more sheet because all of these have writing on them, and I just brought papers that were used.
Where is? Oh, like just give like a timer.
I have a phone. I just use my phone.
Can like my phone die?
Yeah,
Sure. Alright.
I also have an actual timer.
Oh,
That's probably yeah.
thank you.
You can use an official NDT timer. Yeah, special. There's a lot in this pocket.
Thank you. Oh, this is like official, like.
No, it's like brand and merchandise. So we all spent fucking $500 at entry for that tournament. It makes more than $1 trillion.
Hold on, start downloading it.
Okay.
Let me just get everything situated.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
You good? Audit. Alright.
I got him around about ethics, non-natural, so one that naturalistic policy example, good is still defined the ultimate good more. Okay, good is capable of any definition because it has no parts, good is one indefinable quality, consider yellow meat refinement, like vibrations, but they're not what we perceive and make. The truth are all things which you regret by something else, but too many properties are actually defining good. Second, only non-natural laws, with the reasons of determinism, Kant. 81.
In ignorant characters, there's no freedom of what can consider the same reason to say which is determined reason itself as a condition of voluntary action that even one believes to act. The act should be determined by natural cause of one and that is being blamed. The agent because that agents are a series of consequences entirely related from themselves. The blames grounded on reason. There are three ways to categorize the substance of non-natural properties internally, externally, or the archetype natures, beings, internals, and externals. They only constitutions can solve their deficiencies caused upon us. 14. Internal and trouble universe and normal claim that we might wonder how it claims that there's no relation out motivation made a good motivational externally generates universe and normal claim the accounts of a problem practical and equations constitutionalism agrees with the authority of an aim that is that the truth depends on the aim. However, the truth is the authority of the aim is continued. That requires practical reason is based on ethics. One rigorous ethical theory must have a basically we can always ask the question why should we follow theories so there are no binding because they don't have a certain higher reason self when you ask why we should follow reason we demand reason because the authority reason so the only thing which is false and contradiction legal freedom violation contradiction is the practical reason the ability to pursue and pursuing a violation of the ability for you to take action the further contradictions secondary and also there as extra false simultaneous recognition to the logical validity of proposition. However, we require an enforcement mechanism for these principles since right claims aren't can't exist in the state of nature what follows the unilateral bargain. 10. Verbal interaction possible state of nature being seen over serious about since each has their own recognition seems to her only public authority can resolve their public indeterminacy because it represents the will of all no one particular public authorities that unite a priori by being on that regular behalf of everyone or interaction can be subject to universe as long as there that anyone arbitrary choices thus it's consistent with the unilateral will and the justice of our own review migration one contradicting consumption border interpretation nation not meant to be neutral out over contradictions and no longer border major free to trade has the second kingdom of events equal unlimited migration laws for the decompletion of resource regularities that one individual organization public good that requires right to restrict migration based on one member would no longer have access to be when possible to have unconditional right or that ensure the good consumption of personal public properties and any individual who claim a right to access to individual object making them right to property meaningless there the constitution of that requires border boundary Paul every self-legion access to constitution community that mind it's up by the law to defend the drawing borders and territory as well as civic things can only sit under its borders and full members of sovereign are distinguished fourth property is the level of state home and ownership doesn't mean unrestricted right to property and individual person rather claiming another person possible to claim that right against extension that is nonsense that means best constitution is derogatory but not require content. 97 is the rejecting obligation of person to being a right to use private use in the presumption and common all day by the unilateral source of person can by together refrain oneself alone on the earth could neither have nor acquire an external thing on their own since there is no relation to the provincial recognition of states sovereignty properties key to international peace boundary total person but practical reason given authority reason all other obligation to from any use of objects choice to be a right to take on for apart from the recognition right for word essential information to be achieved not reading the 6th point for now the case hedge reason video when you're still that one do that because two is allowed to understand what you're saying and the response to the response that you drop the argument when you're something below 20 seconds location on the short pass so that time can create the short swing check the reason no argument one after you're the 8 point over the you one after period and you to anyone to see theory or often viewpoint issues the alpha you be rigorously tested yes 2 hours because you should be there but you go when you're using offer for the affirmative you don't have 3 response to the response to the utility or yes presumption permissibility responding to the under be starting rejecting makes no sense because the question of the absence but the burden is not a question of normally just right now presume negative probability there is no way to prove something false but only when you're sure statement more like to be true second fallacy ignorance negative, but assuming statements to be true with the possibility of seeing real world and sorry because we lead to false principles without verse concerning whether one of reason believe them, third phrase acting or obligation or reason, true and false, we agent whatever ideal action by inflating conflict or obligation, no one would never dispute the set of infinite set of alternative obligation required to establish the existence of only one set of obligation, fourth presumed obligation, true self-defeating, and fourth state for an impossible burden or proving infinite set of alternative obligation, also having presumed to be true, so presuming obligation false is better, for anyone who's trying to prove obligation true to tax and resolution, use different languages requires so outside office presuming a perfectly unintentionally looking presumption introduced probably or possibly to resolution, they don't hint at the resolution presuming negative sexual presumes to negate to one has safety test presumes go to no exposure could have ethic or incoherent not reading the 2.3 shifting from the grounding curve to absolute truth going control direction of it which is all the way after that and each other comes forth next one after the term or against inner remember to get the last word which is the have something every layer and comes the key to come to I got access more diverse regarding only a valid intention one to have all 14 epics word recover activities and usually really couple for all actions into different actions no factors will say otherwise that's the there's a little danger possible cause which which any reason be moral station found control the 24 third aggregation is impossible because there's no way to content for amount of pain and pleasure happening two headaches to go away fourth deduction fails so hard incarnations by the hospital and future because knowledge concern that happen will happen again because it requires evaluating entities we can know the actor was good after we can be jerking but after good action not rating 67 point over independently consequential for presumption on the topic is no actor that influences policy 8 point consequential required actor being knows who's actually preferring the action to validate that action with that actor be no what is subject to consequential reference can only say more options after moral statements that have actually been implemented no consequential results are backed statement renewable energy good resolution would be to reform seats to implement renewable energy policy but it's not see the resolution form is just requires action making a general rule but benefits are only in general like referencing move generic rules on what is right or wrong consequential reference always you can actually how the policy which isn't here to look in this already from masking to actually choose to do people things to prove the triggers development either eighth when they're wrong but desire would be the theories completely secure which triggers permissibility second is not having intrinsic explain why people have an obligation to maximize overall utility alternative to impacts a means of theory is logically resistant egos because they have an obligation for other people's right to vote negative I can say something can be unjust to be when their theory is nowhere near just like pop a nose trap and circular locking cycle of philosophy because it doesn't prove that the physical world is something that we should begin our ethics on, even if moral facts would sort of affect them independently. Our NC does affect it because it talks about states in broader politics, the epistemic modesty arguments. Oh, actually, the index of, wait, didn't read this stuff. The aspect. One is specification, no actor in the resolution, so even if it's already general matter because the resolution of value attachment second is falsity, because like these critically explain what is the case not ought to be, which doesn't justify normal operation, and self explain what the state ought to do, third they are wrong, even if the diagram legal system operating on politics with a government doesn't violate constitution, people trade offs and uncertain reasons, you care about the consequences circular for the anti-hygiene, even reasonable larger part identity, which actors can opt out people nowhere for different agents shall all be which is for that theory. Your only response assumes that states actually that's like below the actor mission argument. One state cannot have a goal which is clearly an omission. The second, anything else just for the state acting on every adjustment which fits in also 30 efforts and rarely assert. This, however, no active mission distinction negates because we call for everything making ethics structurally impossible because we would always be immoral and no intent for such a it doesn't make sense, but that was the stuff above it. And the context of states, which is the NC, the intent stuff, there's sucks and misunderstand NC for a question of states' right, which is verifiable place and everything can determine consequences of extinction. First, big proof this elective purposes, but the same argument shall answer here could fund conscious constructors and takes at any point to put an ethics guide action during electric around the figuring out ways to preserve life and then decide viewpoint of value existence for humans exists, but amoral for humans not to exist. It doesn't prove for ethics of circular second previous action made off the infinite considered possible extinction for each action during the point of ethics. We would only serve the first for each circular stop action third assume consequent true which we index fourth we aren't certain even clear plus we have reasons also NCC point circular we have being certain so we must be certain but the certainty must exist point constructive means humans are the sort of goodness which we can't be uncertain about. Not reading the 5 through 9 point, the 1 point begs the question of why it's important for ethics. 2 point assumes you took up here suffering. 3 point assumes morality but it doesn't make any sense. 4 point assumes we don't know the body but we know the body but we don't. It doesn't make it best if we can just be just so we can verify the number. 5th point was entered above the centrality advantage. Don't want to see could be evidence concede all causes to highlight for us. 8 points says economic community work hard, primitive negative services and capital to which the affirmative can't solve by opening borders for human immigration. That's the card not reading, which 0 doesn't make their advantage 100%, so they don't go for extinction on that.
He's gonna mark. You marked like a bunch of analytics.
There wasn't the only thing I didn't read was the epistemic modesty answers.
No, you like skipped 5 and 6 somewhere. You skipped 6
Wait,
and
where?
7
Oh,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
7 marks.
Yeah, shit. Okay, I sent it marked.
Cool. Start crossing.
You good or?
Yeah, it's like I just haven't got it yet. Okay, I just got it. Just download it. Cool. Ready?
Oh wait, there's an update. Sorry, I forgot something.
Oh, okay. We can just do that after cross. Just don't
okay.
forget this. Ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's start on this like util triggers presumption stuff. Why does a consequentialist framework require an actor?
There's like so many reasons. I'll like demonstrate to you. Is killing bad?
Is killing bad?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why?
Because it hurts people.
Okay, what if I kill someone who's about to mass murder? Is that a good action or bad?
You were to kill someone that was about to mass murder. The consequence of not killing them would be worse, so that's a bad action.
Wait, the consequences of not killing them would be worse. So killing someone who's about to commit genocide is something that's bad for you too?
No, that's good for you.
Wait, right, that's my point, right? You said killing was bad before, but now you're saying killing is good based on specific action. Our argument is that util and other consequences.
Why does that mean it requires an actor? That just means that you have to weigh.
Wait, no, it means you need an action and all actions.
Okay, you need an
actors.
action. The
Wait, what is an action absent an actor?
Anything.
What? Name one thing, please.
Justice requiring.
That's not an action, dog. It's a value statement. Name another action that
you
doesn't have an
require
actor. Name an action that doesn't require actor. Tell me right now. That's not an action. It's a value statement about a conception.
Sure.
Please, like I'm being so on it. What is the action there?
Gotcha.
No, for real. Like tell me.
It's my cross.
Because you know the answer.
Intent foresight. You like didn't put the arguments in the doc, or were they?
That was answered above. The argument is just that it would be helpful for everything, and also
it's just the only evaluate intent thing.
Yeah, wait, no, that's part of it that answers it. There's also stuff in active mission that's applied, and it's also just that it assumes that everything we see, we are able to reasonably predict everything, which means we do have intentions that are separate from our like the perceived consequences. Because we can't predict everything, but we do have some intention that guides us towards a prediction.
Okay, sure.
Wait, did you read all the stuff on the advantage?
No, that's why I sent it marked out.
Oh, okay, a second. Gotcha. Alright, let's talk about the offense on the content C. Can you explain the reasons why it negates?
You want me to just go through all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. The first argument is that borders are a contradiction in themselves. They're geological
Wait, this
distinctions.
is about like the form of borders. Why does Kant care that like borders are like what borders are is being changed?
Wait, what?
Like this is an argument that says like the form, or like this is like Plato. It's like the form of a border goes.
What do you mean
with
it's like?
equal area
Okay,
across it.
saying like vacuous, this is Kant, this is Plato, doesn't mean anything. I've made arguments. Like, what are you asking about?
Yeah,
like,
my question is why does Kant care if the notion?
Don't ask me why does Kant care. Ask why
No,
I care. I don't know why you're asking me about some philosopher. I'm not like.
Yeah,
yes,
under the
Kant.
omnilateral will, why does it?
Okay,
matter?
thank you. The argument is that it would be a contradiction according to the stuff above in the framework about how we should set up what a state is. The point is, if we have open borders, it assumes, or like, it's a contradiction by definition. Like, there's a border, it's open, doesn't exist as a border, but it's a border. That's the argument. You can think it's dumb. I mean, like, I've read 5 other arguments.
Sure, I'll take it.
Does anyone have a computer charger?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you have a charger or a timer, what do you come here to do?
No one on my team brought a computer charger. What happened?
She just tried to whisper something and just fell.
obviously give an order, but also just be really clear signposts because there are a lot of moving parts in these debates. If you're going in any order that's not the order that the first speeches were in, I will get very lost very quickly.
Wait a minute, I already got that.
What's the order?
I'll give it once everybody get it with the dog.
I am good.
Okay. I have the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Underview. New off. Advantage.
Wait, did you send it off?
Yeah, it's in the dog.
Is it just offense stuff? Or?
No, there's a shell at the bottom, right?
So we're just
Oh.
not sending things in the order that they're being read?
Oh, sorry.
So
sorry.
true.
Sorry. Yeah, this is actually kind of, yeah, so it'll be the shell, which is at the bottom.
It's fine. There's only like a couple cards, right? Are
Yeah.
the cards in the order that you will be reading them?
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like, yeah, like, yeah.
No, he might go to like 6, 1, 3, 10.
Okay.
Underview.
But yeah.
Advantage.
But I thought there was a new shot.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Jesus
shell.
Christ. Okay.
Underview, new shell, advantage. Overview.
Like, underview, new shell, advantage, overview.
Oh, the util bad.
Their overview.
Yeah, their overview.
App framework. NC.
Alright. Created it.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna get closer to be honest.
I'm so glad this is my first LD debate in like fucking months.
I thought you were gonna read the K.
Dude, not gonna lie, but Taj told me to come to Chipotle with him. So I went with him and Philemon. And like, I didn't have to, I was like, whatever, I was reading NCAC. I was like, Becca was at the TOC committee or something like that, and Grant and Tom were judging him.
You know when you judge me in high school and then immediately passive aggressive posted about
It wasn't you, it was the other debater.
I
I gave you a stomp. I gave you like a full speaker from
so
the
funny.
opponent. So I was like, I think that high school LD debate sucks.
No, it was just like right after my round through like posted like LD sucks.
LD does suck.
I mean fair.
What happened?
In the words of Toss, it's kind of trash.
The fact that we had multiple cross-ex questions asking what was read instead of just like fucking flowing is insane.
Ready? Ready?
Alright, yeah.
Here's the if anything else you say, if it is reasonability means that they can just be back themselves with defense means they never defend anything. The reasonability argument is wrong because everything has the two are always gets new answers to every single two in an argument. The same way for every straight turn that happens, drop the argument doesn't solve anything because they can just drop the argument doesn't solve anything because I'm reading long shells and otherwise they don't have to defend their method and the two error can't go for substance and theory at the same time. Not going for one error paradigm, it's just two in our theory is wrong because that means that they can just read infinite two in our shells means that we lose every single time. The shell. Interpretation of the talk contest the after, read argument contest the ethical validity of standard, read an alternative frame provided the after actual utilitarianism for one. AFC is or clash, AFC is key to force of standard engagement, utils include impact of force of two apps, comparison engagement, for one class topic, catch out with some coverage, you can learn fill over 4 years, we have the topic for 3 months, we trash negative, we have the upload, the after moral language, procedural discourse, requirements, AFC levels of link, forcing the act to commit the app, on top of switch interest, good, to make the advantage, the all-parts arguments, to make just extend the advantage, economic integration, how visible, open borders, and allows for huge free movement of people, which allows for broader multilateralism, with self-fixation, the all-causes argument, or the stuff is just uniqueness for us, because that it hasn't happened right now, but the plan would be able to resolve that the overview reject presumption of permissibility. One incentivized skepticism because it's an argument that there's no obligatory thing to do in the round, which is obviously morally affirmed. Second, it disputes designation about philosophy because which turns their thesis arguments because it incentivizes cheap shot arguments and skep triggers, which obviously disincentivize people from learning actual philosophy and doing actual skill debate arguments. Three, it's fairness wise because they can just infinitely put skep triggers everywhere and then one is never able to communication, especially when people don't tell you where skeptics are in the causes. Presumption of permissibility stuff, theoretical justification for presumption of permissibility should come first because it's a question of whether those arguments are fairly interpreted in the debate stage, which is why TGF should precede any arguments that they said it's a question of whether the arguments reading are substantively valuable in the first place, but they should affirm to rectify the abuse that one-year theory has, since affirming is somewhat hard in a debate like LD where you don't have a too easy to develop carded offense. All day stuff about only consequences, I'll do it. Here, one, states can foresee everything because states have an obligation to foresee everything because even if they do an action, they can still foresee that other population. Second, it always has a probability because I'm literally showing you the app that you were saying that we should ignore. If I kill someone accidentally, it's still bad, which answers the second argument. Third, you can add up dopamine, which answers the fourth argument. Induction fails because our induction is wrong because we can get close enough to where it doesn't matter anymore. The last thing is that we can predict end states where it doesn't matter, to where impact justifiedness doesn't actually matter. No presumption. Yes, we have an actor. Option is the actor of the plan because they would be the one breaking down the borders. The fiating statements also solves this argument because it means that we can actually have policy debate. No reason why that's distinct. Yes, we get plans. Your model debate is theoretically worse because it's just still debate versus still debate. We never go on the nuances of the actual policy debates or what those policies look like. It's just broad ethical theories that nobody actually understands and they can be real under neutral. The framework rejects small arguments. And SCAP triggers extinction outweighs. It's the only argument that matters in debate 1 and 2 result. Well, you can't come back for close to the possibility of interceptivity. Second, it turns argument that you and I feel will take actions like food race. Third is ball uncertainty. We're unsure about which interpretation of what is you have to preserve the will to keep debating about it. Begs the question of whether death is bad, which is the argument that we are going for. We're saying death is bad. The constructivism stuff doesn't solve because it's best to keep us alive to engage in those dialogues later. It's not a prerequisite to any of our arguments. Dying is the worst possible thing because it prevents the ability to engage in future states of life. No action freeze. This argument doesn't make any sense because you can just do probability weighing, which happens in every single large debate. Yes, uncertain. It's not a conflation. You can't just conflate normal uncertainty with certainty. Yes, we can be certain of things. We were saying that we are morally uncertain because we don't know. Most philosophers don't agree with Kant. Yes, certainty exists. Generally, though, you can't debate. You can't debate if you're dead, which answers the freedom performativity argument. You have to read to be alive, which answers the second argument. There's no reason to prefer no life over content freedom in the first place. The directed argument is wrong, and the kills argument, which is not. Where's Dancy? Practical reason why falsely conflates reason the other sort of practical identity. Authors are actually extending the time forth the distinction quickly. It bridges the is off fallacy means that it connects both of them. For example, if I intend to throw my phone at your laptop, but I foresee that it would close it on your fingers, that means that my intent is tied to the consequence, which means that would be bad. Which I answer that above. The practical reason one falsely conflates reason the sort of practical rationality the author is talking about. Practical reason simply justification for acting in a certain way, supporting arguments for logical proposition, where the authors are talking about statement universal validity based on pure reason, conceding that we act for reason doesn't concede anything more than because statement following our action. Second, moral reason for actions doesn't mean that world theories have to be premised on them. Kantian reason arbitrarily identifies reason the moral equality of an action, but actually reason as to why the qualities are particular. Action creates fallacy words, and we can say morality is deduced from counter-reason without holding a reason that concedes reason argument silly argument. We don't say reason exists at all, just the rationality is fake. The equal freedom argument, no internally. Just because I have to value my own freedom doesn't mean I have to value everyone else. And people that are way stronger, like Hitler, can just not value other people's freedom because nobody can take theirs. The turn. Conflict rise dictate the Hutchins in 21. The kind of middle stages of the representative universal whole down arbitrary to their principle of rational being that large decisions working there becomes all right. Universal societies theory just within the world citizen.
Center mark doc.
I just cut the first card. Do you want the analytics as well?
Yeah. You good? Alright. You send it?
Yep.
Is that?
Oh, that's English.
Okay.
Alright.
Everyone, the order is 1AR AFC,
Mm-hmm.
the NC, and then UTIL.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, can I get another time?
Yeah.
One more
Yeah.
time, Prateek.
1AR AFC, the NC, and then UTIL.
I have 2 util flows.
Starting with Extinction first, and it's
Just
just
starting with their framework, and
Yeah.
then their framework flow, and then your framework.
yeah, if I have time.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Okay, hold on. AFC. Sorry, one second. What the fuck? Okay, AFC, NC. Are you going to the underview?
No. Or I'm going to like the hedge. It'll be on the AFC page though.
Okay.
The extensions of the 1 and 2 pair hedge.
advantage, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you said the overview or the actual framework first?
What?
Like the long overview read or the actual fill frame? Like the
Your
actual
extension of Extinction first function. So the virus, just the Extinction first thing.
I'll just. Yeah, I can just.
I'll sign that.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Then are you good?
Can you sound the counter interp? Just actually it's fine. You're good.
Okay. You good? Cool. Framing issue in the AFC debate, they contain multiple paradigms in the 1C and have variability responses in the 1A, which I'll deal with here. The argument is going for the drop the argument that solves every single one of their concerns in the AFC shell because it solves strategy because you don't have to respond to the arguments, you don't have to. If they win A, you just drop the con arguments in the 1C and vote on something else, which I'll explain to you later. This solves all your arguments because otherwise you get the blow up splitty second, 20-second 1A shells into a 3-minute 2-air. We can't predict that, which turns your arguments about not being able to compensate in the 2-air because that massively outweighs because 2-air has to be both forward and backward looking, but the 2-air gets to determine their strategy, which outweighs on scope the other arguments going for their response when we don't get 2-air 3 also takes out the reason that when they get 1-air 3. Their argument is that we can check out infinite number of shells, but the 1-air can also do the same thing, but theirs is worse because they get to pick the strategy we go for and we don't get to know what they're going for. Now the AOC debate proper interpretation of the affirmative debater wants a negative can see the affirmative framework. They must propose the interpretation in the 1AC, not the 1A. To clarify, one, this does not require them just let the interpret in the first speech, rather only propose that this also any timeless arguments in the 2-air. The audit will say second, co-ops and always are often ensures the negative news should engage with only the convention or prevents unknowing violation of the co-ops debate as theory destroying substance education and causing 1-air research and strategy. Third, not arbitrary arguments presented within debate are typically offer contestation. White guideline for 1AC proposed arguments is a theory that forces negative concede something with solves dorming claims in the 2-air. Fourth, this is a voting issue. They treat this as a meta theory shell that intense their practice of reading 1-air AFC in their first place framing. If I win the NC secure, they reject the shell in phase. It would mean the AC frames the logical impact of our education because we learn from false assumptions. The proper counter-interpretation that can contest the affirmative framework, cater strategy, the framework that auto refers on a specific topic or something that don't have platform, which is something that's bad. It's also bad for norming because it forces a new normative debate that we can't contest arguments which are up for contestation, which I was in contentionism. The util specific interp is misguided, self-learning or offense. If util is the best regarded, it's irrelevant, does not indent the validity of framework debate because you still contest the NC frameworks until they're not models debate. Rather, we defend a model of philosophical cohesion on a truth level, not theoretical level. Disclosure shall be the NC was going to read before. It's caught, you should be able to respond. The NC audit is known for giving pretty good dimming to where, so I'll go down the list of things that you have to do to evaluate this debate because it is a pretty messy and sort of floating pieces in every util and framework for con debate. Audit has made it pretty easy for me because the issue is that they've conceded extinction. They've only gone for extinction first and haven't just a normative ethical framework, which means if I win a risk of our meta ethic being true, it directly takes on extinction, directly outweighs extinction because it means that their grounding of sort of obligations in the material world is something that is bad, and then we would reject. The second thing is that it means if I win extinction first is wrong, even if I don't have any framework, you still vote negative because the framework has met their burden, which means I don't need to respond to all the responses on the NC framework proper because there is no framework that has a normative counter framework. In the 1AR, that means that you should err negative on Pascal's later because we're the only one who's proposed an ethical framework that was able to explain how state action should be guided because they have not extended util until the 1AR only extinction first. Keep that in mind. Those are two separate things that don't have the same thing, so don't let the 2-air make extinction util for arguments for extinction first because none of those arguments are extended into the 1AR. Now, the framework proper here's what thesis ethical formulation because you can uniquely and not phenomenally. This requires practical reasonability set, pursue, reflect on, and however the system of ethics requires that we have the state to enforce rights because otherwise agents will pursue ends independently of other agents, causing the state of nature. NC negates and outweighs their terms of specificity. Arguments are specifically in the context of state property rights. Two specific pieces of office. First, the right to exclude, which is the benefit. Evidence which talks about the formulation of a state necessarily relies on the exclusion of other states because we don't know who belongs to a certain state or how states are able to exercise rights. Absolute division. Second, Kant proves that states can have obligations only in the context of citizens. Their argument, don't let them prove the Hutchinson evidence and 2-air because I only read one sentence of the Hutchinson evidence, which will respond to. They can also help you contextualize what our NC says. The Hutchinson debate. One, the card only warns refugees. Open borders are required to grant asylum, which means it doesn't necessitate a particular resolution. Second, there's always a place on earth to exist that doesn't require the government living in an abandoned Highland and solves, etc. Third, active mission is wrongly places the burden on the either government, etc. refugee rather than the original country not to expel them. The court just argues that justice requires not creating refugees, not mandatory acceptance of them. Fourth, a right to urge a contradiction short the right to property in general. A right is claimed against another agent, which is claim the right to something is to claim the right to prevent another agent or person from using it, which is our argument, which explains why their argument is illogical and should be rejected. Now, the line on the contrary, which I also don't really need to do. The 1 and 2 point on the practical reason are the exact same argument repetitively. They haven't understood what our argument is about the ability to set, pursue, and reflect our ends. Not just the justification process of making arguments, but rather practical rationality is about sort of the formulation you come to by setting, pursuing, literally acting on ends, which defines what agency is. They don't have a counterform ontology, which means that even if they win an argument, they don't have an understanding what the subject is. The fallacy origin argument just directly takes extinction first, but not the NC eviction, and made this argument. Their argument is that we don't need something just because it's required for that thing to exist in the first place. However, within the 1AR text of the fallacy origin, they have conceded that we need practical reason in every step of the process when we are making decision making, which means it's not something that is just sort of a prerequisite, rather it's something that we directly use every single time we make an action, meaning it's sort of constitutive to agency, not something that just a prerequisite, which proves the NC is not the fallacy origin, but the affirmative is. You say this is a silly argument, and we know our argument is not silly because we literally use reason in our process justification of arguments. You say no implication to action theory. Guess what? We didn't read action theory. We should have read offer blocks. The equal freedom argument. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, if we were reading that everyone is a practical reasoner and we are all sort of morally the same, if I value my own freedom, it would be incoherent to not to value someone else's freedom based on the basis of practical rationality, which is our argument, which takes our argument out. That's the only response to the Kant framework. We've sort of decisively won this, the case page. 3 arguments you should go down. The first argument is extension of the more evidence from the NC. I know I'm doing this in the app, but this takes up extinction first. The argument is we shouldn't use a natural to define properties what good and bad are, because just because we perceive those things to be good or bad doesn't mean they necessarily are. Your only response is that intent forces a distinction, but this is not just is a gap. This doesn't make any sense. You could see that intent forces a distinction doesn't make sense because we can couple for an infinite number of things, and we can't predict every consequence, but we know what our intentions are, which means we can sort of guide our intentions based on some consequences, maybe, but that doesn't mean all consequences generate what our intentions are. Now, the second piece of evidence is our determinism argument. If we use a natural, we're always susceptible to things outside of our control, floods, etc. But only reason starts things nominally, which gives us agency, sort of freedom in the first, which is the extension of the Kant evidence, which is conceded out of the 1 and C. The third argument is constructivism. You mishandle this argument, Aadit. You don't know how field debate works. Our argument is that agents are the source of goodness, meaning ethics do not exist without people. This does not mean it's immoral for people not to exist. Rather, it's a condition in which goodness does exist, which means that ethics are a question of what people should do while they are alive, i.e. justice questions what ethical action looks like while humans are alive, not how to preserve human life, which answers every single one of the extinction first arguments. Also, dog. This extinction first argument...
609.
My fault.
Alright, 6 seconds.
Can I tell you that?
Oh, my fault.
Thank you.
AFC, advantage, half framework.
We're gonna slow down a little bit there. AFC,
Advantage,
advantage,
half framework,
half framework,
NC.
and C. I just put everything they said on the half framework page, so.
Wait, what did you say?
It's fine.
Okay, ready?
I'm just gonna pop that at this point.
Gotcha. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Ready?
No, AFC not going further. They made an OC argument. OCs are just functionally RBIs, but they jump that they don't get RBIs because it allows the tutor to go all in for 6 minutes on an RBI, which is that the tutor can never account for, just because of massive clarification bias, which always all of their arguments on magnitude and quantifiability, since you don't get into the OCI independently. Will concede drop the argument. If it's drop the argument, that means an RBI or an OCI would logically just drop the AFC shell, which is that you're not going to be voting on AFC, which is drop the argument, takes it out. Advantage conceded. It solves flavorability, which solves multilateralism, which allows multilateralism to solve litany of threats like climate change, extinction, etc., which all cause extinction. Now, the framework debate. Couple of implications I want you to do at the top. First, the intent force that distinction was actually not answered that well, given that given that it was one of the 2 arguments I extended for you to extend the intent force that distinction. If I intend for a consequence to happen, but I foresee that consequence can have, if I intend for something to happen, but I foresee that intent can have certain consequences, those consequences are tied to my intent. 2 implications. 1, think about it like this: if my intent was just to throw my phone at your laptop, but I could foresee that would close your laptop on top of your fingers, I have to tie that consequence to the intent of the action. That means that the intent of the 1 and C to negate the resolution would also tie item to the consequence of extinction via nuclear war, warming, etc., which we have provided to them via the plan, conceded 2 arguments to their 1 warrant. They say specifically that there's infinite obligations. I said, even if there are infinite obligations, I am providing you an immediate obligation in the form of the 1AC, which is that we have provided an extinction threat that you are ignoring by saying that you should negate, which either outweighs on probability. Second, conceded that states uniquely don't have infinite obligations. The states uniquely don't have infinite because they are just obligated for everything. For example, if a state does an action, they can't just be like, oh, I didn't foresee that this action would hurt all these other people. They are responsible for all people, even if they intend to help a certain group, which is that aspect, or the state's argument I made on the stuff you made about presumption being triggered on util should take this argument out. Intent foresight bridges the gap between is and ought, and means that extinction should outweigh the NC. You say that just because we perceive team, that answers the more evidence. Now extend extinction outweighs. Conceded the moral uncertainty argument. We do not know if Kantianism is true. We do not know if determinism is true. We do not know if any of these arguments in the 2 are true. But what we do know is that we need to stay alive that we can keep deliberating until we find the correct ethical theory to determine what the world should be based off of and what that ethics should be. That was the 1AR extension of moral uncertainty. That outframes every piece of argument they say about what ethics is, because we need to be alive to determine what ethic is correct, which is an internal link to every single argument they go for about determinism, etc. I'll answer the arguments anyway. They say that reasons means that we do the framework. They literally made a distinction on the Kant flow as to how reason is not the same as practical reason. Extend that here. They're not the same, which means that obviously reasoning that extinction outweighs is not the same as a practical reason or deliberation process. Independently, the answers to action theory should take this out, because you can bridge the gap of the reasoning into just one broad consequence, which is that action theory then shouldn't matter. Last, you say that agents are the source of goodness. If they are the source of goodness, our ethic is that we should prevent actors from dying because they are the source of goodness, which is our ethic, which should outweigh and turn the NC. Conceded that it turns the NC because it creates massive freedom violations by causing massive amounts of pain, suffering, etc. Now, on the NC proper, there's no reason as to why the fallacy of origin applies to our argument. Our argument is just an ethic that says that our argument is an ethic that says that we should stay alive because we need to be alive to determine what the correct ethic is. Lastly, they dropped our last argument, which was just that if I have no reason to respect other people's freedoms because if I am just stronger than someone else, for example, if I'm Hitler, I can just instantly violate other people's freedoms because they have no check on my freedom, which means that their NC triggers is impossible for an ethic. Good a bit. It died.